Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garment, and as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord commanded his blessing, even life forevermore. Psalms 133. My name is Willie McCorkle III from New Orleans, Louisiana, former Student Government Association president and graduate of Southern University, and also a member of the Beta Sigma chapter of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity, Incorporated. Thanks to the head of this church, Bishop Shepherd, and First Lady of the church, for extending the invitation for this wonderful event. Thank you to the entire congregation of the New Philadelphia Full Gospel Baptist Church for being so welcoming on this morning. And most of all, thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing me to be here. Because I know if it were not for his grace and mercy, I would not be where I am at this point in my life. Omega men, deeply rooted in the African American community since the year of 1911. Founded on the campus of Howard University in Washington, D.C., this idea during that time would seem nearly impossible to bring to fruition. 3 undergraduate men, Frank Coleman, Oscar Cooper, and Edgar Love, had a vision that friendship is essential to the soul. A vision of 4 cardinal principles: manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. A vision that they brought to their faculty advisor, Dr. Ernest Everett Just. And this would bring the Omega Psi Phi fraternity to life. Facing opposition from administrators to become organized on campus, then over 2.5 years later, of persevering and overcoming adversity just to become nationally recognized and finally incorporated under the laws of the District of Columbia in 1914. The lighting of this flame began to blaze a trail for many profound men to follow and to keep burning over 100 years later. The father of Black History Month, a man who felt that it was vital for our people to have not a day, not a week, but an entire month to reflect on struggles overcome and honor the accomplishments of those who have come before us. Brother Carter G. Woodson, Brother Langston Hughes, leader and pioneer of the Harlem Renaissance, serving as a gateway to introduce African American literature to countries overseas, and not soon after that, to the world. Executing the first blood transfusion, saving thousands of lives during World War II, Brother Charles R. Drew, a man who stood right beside the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as a pivotal member of the Civil Rights era, and still to this day, an activist in the Black community, Brother and Reverend Jesse Jackson. Giving his life doing what he loved, blasting into space, miles above the earth. One of the few African Americans to fly with NASA, Brother Ronald E. McNair. And setting a trend that will forever be remembered in the National Basketball Association, high flying and slam dunking in ways that had never been seen before, Brother Michael Jordan. As you can see, this brief explanation of just a few of the many Omega men who have contributed to the enhancement of today's life as we know. 100 years and counting. Omega men, real men, deeply rooted in the African American community. Thank you.